What's up, guys? If you follow me on Instagram, you may have noticed that I posted a photo recently of two brand new audio interfaces that I purchased. So why did I purchase two? Well, to make a long story short, I was about to record the vocals for one of my new videos, the one where I covered Drake Feel No Ways, the cool Move MIDI device. I plugged in my microphone to my Focusrite 2i4 first generation and no sound. I was getting like this very low sound from the microphone. I was actually hoping that it was my audio interface that was the problem, because that's a lot cheaper than my microphone. So I said, okay, if I need new audio interface, let me try two of them. The Focusrite 2i2, which is $150, and the UAD Arrow, which is $500, a big difference in price. I want to share with you my experience with it. This is not gonna be an in-depth review of all the technical details and all the specs. You can probably find those on your own. But what I am gonna cover is my experience with it and usability from my perspective. I make most of my music at home, but I also like to mix and tweak things on the go, maybe if I'm on the train or on a plane. So I recorded my vocal track with both the UAD and the Focusrite. I'm gonna play those for you right now. You can hear them without any effects, without any processing. These are completely dry, which is really scary because you get to hear my voice without any processing in it whatsoever. For both of these vocal recordings, I used the Rode NT1A microphone. Take a listen, and then I'm gonna tell you the two things that were really apparent to me that were very different between the two audio interfaces. I should be downtown whipping on the way to you. You've got something that belongs to me. Your body language says it all. Despite the things you said to me, I tried with you. There's more to life than sleeping in and getting high with you. I have to let go, show myself what I can do. And that just didn't sit right with you. I should be downtown whipping on the way to you. You've got something that belongs to me. Your body language says it all. Despite the things you said to me, I tried with you. There's more to life than sleeping in and getting high with you. I had to let go, show myself what I can do. And that just didn't sit right with you. All right, what did you think? Did you hear the difference? I think you can. I think it's very clear. The UAD interface, to me, was buttery smooth. I mean, it was clear, it was crisp, yet there was this smoothness to it. There was just something about that vocal recording with the UAD Arrow that just sounded so much better. The Focusrite, on the other hand, was much noisier. You could actually hear a lot more background noise on there. I also feel that my vocals on the Focusrite sound a little bit more electronic, and the UAD Arrow just sounds so much more warm and human-like, and I don't know, it's just hard to explain. Now, if you want to hear more vocals out of the Focusrite and the UAD, you can actually go back to two previous videos that I recorded. On my Black Panther video, I recorded my vocals with the Focusrite 2i4 first generation, along with my Sennheiser MK4 microphone. For my Move MIDI, the Drake Feel No Ways song, for that video, I used the UAD Arrow along with another microphone that my cousin actually put together himself, modeled after the Neumann U89. Both the Black Panther song and the Feel No Ways song were recorded with different microphones, different audio interfaces, and of course there was a ton of different processing done on the vocals, so it's kind of hard to tell the difference there, but go check it out if you're interested. So what do I like about the Focusrite 2i2? Well, for one thing, it's plug and play. I mean, there's just no fuss. You just plug it in with a USB cable and it just works. There's nothing to install. There's not much you have to play around with. For somebody who just wants to get something and get going with really decent preamps in it, the Focusrites are really good audio interfaces. So then, is it just the preamp in the UAD Arrow that justifies that crazy price? Well, no, there's a lot more that you get actually. Plugins is one of the big things. You get a bunch of UAD plugins when you purchase the Arrow, and they are top quality plugins. But what makes them even better is that all those UAD plugins run using the DSP in the audio interface. That means that you're not using your computer power when you are using those plugins, which is really great. When I tested this out myself, I ran about 5 UAD plugins at one time, and it put absolutely zero strain on my computer. Now, here's the thing. If your computer's powerful enough, you really don't even need that. Now, as much as I loved the UAD plugins and the fact that it has DSP and all that good stuff and the preamp is so awesome, there was one deal breaker for me. The UAD plugins, which really justify the price of the audio interface, cannot be used without the audio interface attached. And it seems like a no-brainer, but to me, I thought, hey, why don't they allow you to use the UAD plugins using your computer's power instead of DSP if you're on the go? I don't want to carry the UAD interface everywhere I go just so that I could mix my song, or I could add another instrument somewhere else, or I don't know, do whatever I want to do when I'm mobile. Were the UAD plugins good enough to justify the price and the inconvenience of having to carry it around if you're going mobile? Not for me, they weren't. You can get really nice plugins that are using your computer power, but that sound just as good. You can get them from Waves or other great plugin developers. All right, so to sum it up, the Focusrite 2i2 is a fantastic value for money. You get a no-nonsense audio interface that just works. The preamps are good, and I think you even get some plugins in. The UAD Arrow is awesome. Is it worth the money? I actually think it is. I think it's a pretty good value. You get an excellent interface. It's well built. The preamp sounds amazing. You get some really good plugins, and you get that DSP processing as well, which is really good to have if you need that extra processing power. So what am I gonna do with these audio interfaces now? Well, I'm gonna return them both. So when the interfaces arrived, I plugged in this microphone, and guess what? No sound. So it was the microphone. My microphone's dead. Since it was my mic that was the problem the whole time, I don't need another audio interface. I'm actually good with my 2i4 for now. There's my quick review. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. I've got lots of other music production videos, and always make the music that you love. I will see you guys later.